Good morning. So here's the floor system. All these we call them super joists. They're actually TJI floors, sit joists. They're on 19.2. So what I did is laid out one of my walls. That way I could check for plumbing to make sure my toilet drain didn't hit anything. There's actually a toilet right about here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer my first on-center mark down onto my pressure treated plates that I put in the footing, and then I will lay out my pressure treated plates on the footing, and then I'll measure each stud because these guys sometimes go up and down a little bit. I know I got a little bit of a uphill here, or a bump in the footing here. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to laser my on-center mark down to these green plates. Lasers on. And I'll just do that for all 4 of my bearing walls. Okay, so cut each stud individually. Little fluctuation, not bad. So nailed all the studs onto the green plate pressure treat. Now putting on the top plate. Just want to make sure I cut this the right length. Sometimes math can be a pain. Yeah. Okay, put the top plate on. Oh, sorry, cap plate. Good. Oh, a little too much. Okay, anyways, that's that. Okay, we'll lay out one of these plates together. What I do know is every once in a while these guys like to get in the way. Technically there's a stud here. I'll just push it back 3/4, I guess. Okay. So to straighten that there bearing wall, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of 3/8 plywood, and I will make it plumb this way, and then when I set the joists on here, that'll plumb it up this way. Okay, so I have not had the GoPro on. Seem to have forgotten about that. Sorry. Got the bearing walls all cut. Sorry, super joists all cut, kinda here. So now I have to create a opening in the floor. That could have gone better, but oh well. So I will jump down in here. I'll be cutting more off this one. It is where yeah, 1 sec. Okay, so now this guy on the line. A little too far. Oops. Yeah, this one's nailed already, so I can nail it here. Okay, so we're going to do 36 inches from here. So plus 2 1/4. 36, 3 foot 2 1/4. Okay, that's that guy. Now, this will be 2 of them at 36. No. Time out. Okay, so create this opening. Got the X on the wrong side. Sorry, won't wiggle my head so much. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, put some schmerts on. Okay. Okay. And okay. Okay. This thing's gonna be tricky. So this should be 19.2. Good. Make sure that's straight. Yep. Okay. Now we have an opening. So now this guy. Nope. Good. Yep. To get the hanger nailer. There it is. There. Yep. Leave that. Okay. We'll get the hanger nail and put some hanger nails in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to nail off all the trusses. But I'll go get the hanger nailer in a minute first, and then we'll nail some of these trusses off together. Okay, so let's pull them across. I actually want to nail that side first. Oh yeah, this goes a little further. Perfect. Okay. Nope, get over here. Okay. So I'll grab the gun and I'll go nail that side. Okay. So I'm always careful with the amount of nails I put in these. I have seen them break apart. I don't like that. Not a fan of that. Although this is ply material, not actual stock lumber, so probably would handle a couple 3 nails a lot better than stock wood. So I actually nailed 3 trusses, the 2 on the end and then 1 down the middle to hold everything straight. So now I just get to go nail everything off. I love how cords and hoses can find everything to hang on to. Okay, well, we'll call that the end of the day. Thank you for watching. You all take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.